This is Sticky, this is Sydney. My name's Dave, and we've got a very special guest this morning, which is why we're doing this crazy little pop-up live on a Wednesday morning. This is Tahlia Stanton. She is a quite extraordinary Australian artist. She has quite a following on social media, but more than that, we've been following her since even before we were a thing. So we are tremendously excited. Annabelle is here. She is so excited. We're all a little bit fangirly. Tahlia's going to be making a lolly with Cooper. It's a Wednesday, so Cooper's actually in the shop and he doesn't get to do many lives, so we thought we'd throw him in. They're going to make it together. Doesn't have to. Hey, doesn't have to do any live. I'm going to be standing around and giving Tahlia a hand, but Cooper's going to take the reins on this one. She's going to be learning. Don't get burned. You're over here, Tahlia. Okay, wonderful. We're going to go quite a light pink here, so we add a little bit of colour, and then it's just like a painting. You get to choose how dark it goes, and one of the things is about appreciating the colour we get here is not exactly the finished colour. The finished colour will be a bit lighter than what you're looking at here. But so take that. What colour is going to end up with? You just make it up as you go. That's what we do. That's why we get started. Where are you from, Tahlia? Where do you?
I was born in Box Hill in Melbourne. Melbourne? Yeah, Melbourne born, and my family went to this gorgeous little, not little, it's 40 acres, a beautiful property in the middle of nowhere near Daylesford. And yeah, that's where I work, and my whole family lives there, which is just amazing fun. And yeah, I have this little studio that's really just a shack. It's so much smaller than it looks like. It is cute. Tiny.
People say that about our store too. They come in and they're like,
yeah,
it's so
surprising
small.
how small it is in here. And I'm just like, ooh.
Fine. I got a plan.
What we're trying to create here, and what Tahlia's come in to help us create this morning, is she's done a picture.
It's very beautiful. I wasn't prepared for how.
I could not come empty-handed, you guys.
This is a little sample of the kind of work Tahlia does. This is a picture she's made and she's presented it to Annabelle. It's absolutely stunning. But there's this flower here. So we're going to try and recreate something, our impression, or ours and Tahlia's impression, of this flower painted in this painting, but presented in candy. So fingers crossed.
This is so cool. Oh, do I get to do the thing where I pull it up and it...
Yes, but don't touch it yet.
I won't touch it, don't worry.
Yeah, but not yet.
You can do pretty much anything you want.
I know my hands aren't insured yet.
Oh, they're not yet.
Isn't that what you would want insured? It's like, as an artist, it's the... So, Tahlia, what's your preferred medium for art usually?
Mixed media. I'm a little bit of an ADHD girl myself, and I get bored really easily. So I use like acrylic and spray paint and crayons and all of these fun expressive materials that just give me a lot of freedom in the work, which I just think is so much more engaging than just sticking to one thing. And then I always finish it off with a couple of layers of oil paint, so I work with opaques and transparents, similar to what's happening here. Like this is a very beautiful transparent crimson colour, and then going on top with something a little bit more matte and opaque.
Okay.
Oh, so cool.
So you want to get under it? So you can take over in a sec.
Oh god.
You want to? Grab a scissors.
You got your own
Scissors in your right hand. So you're just going to snip along there, cut it all out, and push it that way as you cut.
That's so cool.
Make sure you push it away from you while you cut. That's it. Nice.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
That's so cool.
And now you can do the lift thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you grab it from
You're
any
still going to be really careful, because where it's liquid, it's still dangerous. But you can grab it here and you can lift it.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! That is so cool.
Nice. So and now you can just use your hands and play with it and feel it. I'll show you. You can make bubbles. Make it a little bit flat. Make it a little bit flat. We make a thing underneath.
Is the candy hard to knead together?
It'll do it itself.
Not really.
This is so cool.
I feel like she's watched a video or two.
She may.
This is Tahlia Stanton.
Careful. And pull out.
This is Tahlia Stanton. She's from Melbourne in Australia. She's an artist. I can show you some of her art. There's some beautiful pieces.
Here it comes. It's coming.
Is it?
I won't interrupt the bubble, so I'll hold it above her head. That's some of
It just looks like an eyeball. Oh my god, this looks like something off of Stranger Things.
Oh, it totally does.
Now, so you've watched
You know we
this.
just made
Do you want
Stranger Things
to,
candy?
would you like to stretch some candy
Stretch
on the hook?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Alright.
Okay, question. I've always wanted to know, and I'm sure someone on live has too. Can you eat it as it is, like as the really thin bubble?
Oh yeah, I've done it before. It's not as nice. It's very thin, so it crumbles all over your face and like sticks to your mouth.
It's not the best way to eat
It's
candy.
probably one of the worst ways to eat the candy.
There's not a lot of flavour in those tiny little bits.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
She's a star.
Taking this home with me.
Little jellyfish.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool.
Alright, so we're going to move over here, Tahlia.
Okay.
You've got a new job to do. Time to do some work. This bit's called faffing about with candy, but you got some work to do now. Drag it back. Drag it back.
No.
Stick back in. Alright, so this one, I'm going to quickly stretch this one, and you and Cooper are going to start building the flower. I'll tell you what to do.
Okay. So, you building the middle part, I'm going to build that really complex.
What do we got? Hey guys!
So,
I love her energy. She does have just
Yes.
incredible energy. You should check out her
going to
TikTok.
stop for a round thingy.
I've been a fan of Tahlia forever.
Honestly, I just can't believe that. That's just so wild.
No, I was telling her earlier, I've got this like memory of I was on the bus to school
Yes, we'll have to wrap it
and
around that
she
thing.
followed me back, and I remember when she followed me back because I was like, oh my gosh.
And then that's
I'm such a
the
fan.
sheet and go all the way around.
There's also, she was one of the first collaborations we did with the
She was the
butterfly.
first
stained glass
collaboration.
butterfly.
You know someone got that tattooed on them?
Yes, that was wild.
Someone got our lolly of our butterfly collaboration
Yeah.
It was a beautiful lolly.
So one of the things you're rolling and it's getting longer, we don't want to work too long. We want to generally work about shoulder width. So we keep
Shoulder
everything, well, because you're working with someone else, and so you can be consistent with what they're doing. Generally going to keep things sort of like that.
Are
Does
you
that make
guys in
sense?
Melbourne? We're in Sydney, but Talia's down from Victoria.
So we're going to wrap this in the unstretched.
Yeah. The little mixed looking one there.
Is that about
Couple
14
layers.
inches?
I don't know, Cooper, is that about 14 inches?
Not bad.
I have to ask Cooper because I don't know.
I can only measure 2 or 3 at a time, David.
What
Is
we
it
wanna
her
do, we're
first
gonna make
time?
it flat.
It is.
It is. She's never made
Dave
lollies
will be-
before. God damn it. It's goddamn.
I'm glad you heard enough of that.
Hate you guys.
Alright, so what we want to do,
I don't know.
You only
just want to make this big enough so it wraps around that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is my favorite Tahlia Stanton piece, the bee. It's also my grandma's favorite. because I showed my grandmother. and she was
Well,
like,
I've got
I love
2 of
the
them
bee.
and she wants one as well.
I'm sure she would appreciate it, but you don't have to do that.
So in,
Why do you guys only pull the white candy?
I actually pulled the pink one
Okay,
in
so
this.
when
I
you're
don't
ready-
know-
Oh, yeah, you did.
I don't know where you guys were,
Sponge.
but
to make 2 bits of candy stick together, we're going to make this wet.
Tahlia, how long does
Dan?
it take you to make it takes us an hour to make a lolly. How long does it take you to do a painting?
Anywhere from 3 days to 4 months.
Oh my gosh.
is that because you get distracted or just because it's really, really difficult?
Distracted, and I do everything myself. Like, well, now I don't, luckily, thanks to Oriel and my beautiful
You're
mum
standing there
who
looking.
works for me.
Come on.
Alright, so we're going to stick that in there.
I think I caught on camera.
I'm unnecessary here.
You can run that to the microwave. for
I
the
love
actual
all
fish,
her
David.
art. She makes me want to
You need
be an
like
artist when I
3
grow
seconds.
up.
Oh my
Probably.
god, who said that?
Carly.
Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Carly.
Carly, sorry. I thought you said T.
That's fair enough. That's
Thank you,
okay.
Carly.
I don't know how Cooper's doing this so far. I'm intrigued.
I built half.
They got it around the same size.
Yeah,
Do I need to make it a bit
that looks
shorter?
alright. I have to divide this into 5 and actually make the flower.
Because
wow,
it's a team sport, you're kind of watching what he's doing and
So
you're
this
doing.
is 1/2 of a petal at the moment.
I'm kind of intrigued about what Cooper's doing too.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows what he's doing,
Now,
to be
full
honest.
petal.
What's the name of your guest star? This is Tahlia. She's an artist. Tahlia, what made you
Yeah.
start art on TikTok? Because were you big on Instagram before TikTok?
Oh no, I had like 4K on Instagram before TikTok, and then it came along, and I was like, I just want to do my art and share it with the world and make a living as an artist. That was a really big one.
That's a huge thing.
Were you doing something else before you were doing art?
I was face painting on the weekend.
That's mad. What a great job.
Oh
No, that's awesome.
yeah, if you like children, it's great.
I feel the same way about the lollies job.
Who likes children? I barely like my children.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, Annabelle.
Well, there's an obligation, right? No, I do because I have to.
But like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't hang out with you.
Great.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
It's so
I
great.
love the great so much. Oh,
Huzzah!
What year were you born in?
me? I was 1999.
What? No.
Yeah.
What?
How scary is that?
Too
Man,
old to-
I feel so old now.
How old are you?
95?
Oh wow.
I was born in 1970. You guys are such
We were still
babies.
babies.
Okay. That one's all you. That's a flower.
Yay!
So, what advice have you got, Tahlia?
Advice for
For a
artists?
budding artist, someone who's unsure of the quality of what they do and they worry that people won't like it, or
You're gonna die.
you're going to die one
Yeah,
day?
who cares what people think? Like, who cares what people think, honestly?
Life is too short.
Life's too short to worry about it. Like, post on TikTok, be cringy, do something weird, and just take a risk.
What would you recommend I try draw for practice?
For practice, not to sound like a cliche, but eyes are fantastic. Especially if you're drawing, focus on the fundamentals. Like, work on making sure that your darks are really dark and that the composition is right. And it's a really good practice to see what the reference photo actually looks like and what an eye really looks like versus what we think it looks like. Because you know the stereotypical eye is just like an almond, an eye, and a couple of like little flickies, and that's not what eyes
not
actually
what it
look
is.
like. That's not. And like
Just that
eyelashes
little black
are
spot in the middle of the
perfect.
Black spot with a
circle
white
you
dot in
draw
the
through
middle,
head, yeah.
Oh, the ponyo?
Doing
Who do you like? Who's an artist?
David Bromley.
David Bromley.
I love David Bromley so much.
Okay.
I painted with him recently at his gallery opening. I had a TikTok about it.
I saw that.
So cool. He's just such a legend, honestly. I was able to with some of that stuff.
In terms of classical artists, old masters, do you have a period even, like impressionists or
Abstract expressionists.
abstract expressionists? Okay.
One of my favourite things that Bromley actually says is that he's a closeted abstract painter. I love that. That's just most artists these days, which is just
It's embarrassing to be an abstract painter.
I mean, a little bit.
Why is that embarrassing?
I don't know. It's like
It's like being a pop punk musician. Like, it's not really.
Yeah.
Like Ian.
Like Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
You know
sense.
what I mean?
then.
Like
It's
saying you're a Blink
embarrassing.
182 fan.
Yeah, like, you can like him, just maybe don't put it out there.
Or tattoo it on your arm.
I hope you're watching. It is a fun thing.
What's the trick to getting it?
How can I check out
Wrist movement instead of
Yeah,
like,
wrist more than like elbow.
How can I check out Tahlia's paintings?
And you don't have to do it very hard.
Tahlia Stanton on
Don't get
TikTok?
stuck like that. But
No,
it's
just
really
tap.
good. It's really good.
TAHLIASTANTON on TikTok.
Well, I can just show you one of them before he extrudes it.
What in a little selection.
What's this one called?
that one's called Embrace. That was one
Embrace.
that I did in 3 days.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
and
3
it's
day
huge. It's just 3 days. That was 3 days. How long was the bee? I think the bee was about 3-4 weeks. Yeah.
The bee is beautiful.
Thank you. I love it a bit.
Okay,
Right, you're going to come over. This is what you're going to do. Here, bang, here, bang.
Wait, I'm not doing that, am I?
yeah, that's it.
Oh!
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, that's enough.
Ah!
And then you're going to go.
Is your art in any galleries?
You almost did the Kardashian.
What? What?
You almost like went.
Ah!
I've been getting
So
bullied.
kind, so
Kendall Jenner, that's the
kind,
one.
so kind. Thank you so much. Do you want to do this?
No,
Can
no,
you
no,
do
no,
this?
no, no.
Please do it, please. Please, help. This is really embarrassing.
So, who don't you like? Who's an artist that you think's terribly overrated?
Picasso.
Picasso. You don't like Pablo?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's why.
Picasso. No.
Yeah,
You
I get
don't like
that.
Picasso?
Bloody bitch, isn't he?
He was a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
So do you mean you don't like his... Honestly,
Wait,
I don't know.
what's
Let me
happening?
have a look.
Might just be chippy.
Yeah, it's I think it's just sitting on this table for a little bit long before you go and give it a whack.
Okay.
It's all the glass version in candy of the butterfly she made.
Oh really? Oh my god.
And your butterfly tapestry hangs above it.
Wait, like on the ceiling?
No, like on the
Oh,
wall.
on the wall.
No, she's got a
Sorry, I
mirror-
took
she's got
that
a mirror
really
on the ceiling.
literally.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's not true. And why would you say that?
Just make it up. Make it up as I go along.
You're my dad.
Remember that time that your parents were staying at that hotel and you had to walk the bus?
Remember that
Need an
time?
adult.
Remember that time that Dad embarrassed you on?
It's not even true. Like, I don't understand why you would say it. Why would you do this?
I cracked me up.
Thank you for the person who keeps commenting Talia's using.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And you can actually, if you hold it up to the light, you'll get a gun first.
That's so cool.
So, start with one, but we'll quickly go to two. The key is this is at an angle.
There you go. So hold it like that.
Yep. Just grab it right up at the end here.
Woo. Oh, bloody hell.
One of the issues you're having. Check it out. She's a natural.
Ah. Come on.
So how do we sabotage her career to get her to work?
I'll come do this. This is
Start reading
fun.
about her online.
Yeah, we need to get her cancelled somehow. But she's so nice. How do you get someone who's so nice cancelled?
I squeeze a lot of boobs.
That's it, she's done it to herself.
Is that her thing, is it?
That is my thing. I am a perfect. That is my thing.
That's not what the answer I was
See,
expecting.
there's no way I could get away with that.
Man, you were just talking about the mirror on you.
It's not my ceiling.
Come on,
It's
mate.
meant to be a family-friendly show.
Well, if he hasn't been cancelled in the last one, get that one out of the way.
Thank you for your time this afternoon or this morning here in Sydney. It is still morning here in Sydney. My name's Dave, this is Sticky, but more importantly, this lovely person is Tahlia Stanton.
Thank you so much.
She's helped us make this, and I'm just going to turn this around once so that we can see once more what she's made. And there, it's this absolutely beautiful little flower. It's got the little stameny things and everything. Inspired. Where's the painting that it came from? Because we'll just do a. So this is the painting it was inspired from. This is the flower that Tahlia's done in this painting that it was inspired by. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Cooper. Appreciate it, mate. Absolutely beautiful lolly. And thank you, Tahlia. Thanks for coming in and being such an
Thank you so much for
awesome
having
part
me.
of the
It's been
team.
absolutely amazing. You guys are brilliant.
Sorry for the inappropriate jokes, but you started
Nah,
it, so
love
I'm not gonna feel
You
bad about it.
started it, actually. Actually, you started
I'm not
No,
sorry
you
at all.
started it.
We're going to be back doing lives on the weekend, but that's it.